Everton Football Club, a club founded in 1878. Quite a successful team back in the 80s and 90s. However, in recent years, they have really struggled to honestly. They've appointed one or two big name managers in the past, like Carlo Ancelotti, and now they're going for some more obscure manager, Rafa Benitez, very controversial character. So what we're going to try and do, we're going to try and rebuild Everton. Well, I'm basically going to tell you guys how to rebuild Everton from the start, really. I'm going to tell you guys the formation you guys will be playing, the best to suit the team, the transfers you guys can make, because, like I said, it is definitely a difficult career mode at the same time. So, obviously, Everton, £47 million transfer budget. Ground a Goodson Park, looking to get a new ground in real life. Brought in some, let's just say, not the most, most motivated, optimistic signings in the summer. So we're going to try and rebuild them, bring in some signings, and yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Right, okay, so one thing which I'm not going to show you guys, which most career mode YouTubers usually do, I'm going to avoid doing it, is obviously the Youth Academy, Youth Scout, because let's face it, we all get different potential youth players and Youth Academy players and all that, so I obviously want to try and make this, as, understandable for you guys, just doing the bare basics and the bare minimum. So, we're going to quickly go for the squad. Pickford in net, yep, 100% stay. Pickford, I think, should be in my first choice this season. Andy Lonergan, I think a player which you guys probably definitely sell, to be honest with you. I'm definitely having the transfer list. Begovic, decent backup to keep the time being, even though I would just bring in another backup goalkeeper. But then again, you do have Zhao out on loan, who could be a decent youngster to bring back. French left back in here, we've got on loan at State LA. We've got Digne, who probably is definitely going to be your first choice left back, one of the best left backs in the Premier League in FIFA. Like I said, I don't really want to cause too much debate. Lewis Gibbs out on loan at Sheffield Wednesday, good youngster. Yerry Mina, we've got Michael Keane, Ben Godfrey, Mason Hallgate, Ryan Aisley, which I'm immediately going to put on the loan list. And we're going to do the same with Hangnan. And we've also got Braithwaite, who's, I think, a youngster that you guys should look develop, whack a development plan on him. I think that'd be the best idea. In terms of right backs, we've got Seamus Coleman, John Joe Kenny, and Kyle John. I would personally look to sell John Joe Kenny and maybe look to bring in another right back. So I'm going to sell John Joe Kenny because I do have a right back in mind that I would like to sign. Kyle John, we'll also add to the loan list. Alan, good player. Fabian Delph. It's a difficult one with Delph because he's a good player to keep around for depth, but I feel like, Everton have got to get rid of these players if they want to try and push that European football, so we're going to put him on the transfer list. Naman, good CDM in FIFA. Damari Gray, I'll definitely look to keep. Broadhead, I can't see him making the cut, unfortunately. Anthony Gordon, I would strongly suggest you in this guy. This guy's a massive fan favourite Everton. I'd loan out these two youngsters. Ty looks like he's got a bit of potential around him, this guy. And Iverson, I can't see him making the cut, but you never know. Andre Gomez, I believe Everton fans actually generally don't like this guy anymore. I remember when he played for Everton when he first joined, he's fantastic. But I've spoken to quite a lot of Everton fans on the channel, and he's not much of a fan favourite, so I think I would potentially look to... it's a tough one. I would probably look to sell, because Everton need a massive rebuild. Tom Davis, say about Tom Davis, ain't really hit the heights he thought he would. We got Decore, Sigurdsson. We got a Wobie out on the right mid spot. Andros Townsend. Okay, that's okay. We got Sims, who looks like a good youngster, but we're going to loan out, definitely doing the best. And same with Lewis Dobmin. We've got Solomon Rondon, which is definitely an interesting one. We got Cenk Tosun, who I would look to sell. We've got Dominic Calvert-Lewin. We've got Moise Keane out on loan at Juventus. And we got Richarlison. So, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to basically choose a formation and see what formation best suits these players. And then we're going to go on to the shortlist, have a look at some players. So the squad decided to go, and the formation decided to go with a 4-4-2 holding. Definitely a difficult one to choose this formation because 4-4-2 can only be very hit and miss in FIFA, but I feel like this suits the squad that we currently got a lot better because I just generally feel like you can't drop Dominic Calvert-Lewin or Richarlison. They're both very good handy players, and preferably I wouldn't use Richarlison out on the right, out on the left, sorry. I think I'd use him up top with Dominic Calvert-Lewin, a very fast striker, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, you know, a lot more of a small, nimble striker, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin a little bit more of a tall striker, even though they both got the same pace. I'm a little bit surprised at that, actually. And then we've also got the CDM departments of Allen and Decore. I think you basically got a midfielder you could probably use the rest of the season. Decore is fantastic. And so Allen. Wingers you probably might need to look at, you know, Damari Gray, they could probably maybe get up to around about 78, 79 rated. Townsend, good player, good sub-player, but definitely need to upgrade him. Seamus Coleman at centre-back. So I'd go Yerry Mina and Ben Godfrey at the centre-back department. Digne at left-back and goalkeeper. So the positions that I'm just going to tell you guys, you guys should be absolutely fine with. Left-back, strikers, right CDM and left centre-back. I think them are the players you guys definitely need to focus in your team, to be honest with you. I feel like Yerry Mina, very hit and miss for Everton in real life. Townsend, another one which I feel like he's a good player, Townsend, but I just feel like I don't know if he's Everton. That makes any sense. Like, you know, he's good enough quality, even though he's been one of Everton's best players this season, actually, funny enough. So maybe I might be wrong there. But now what we're going to do, we're going to go through some suggestions, try and get some of them realistic as well. And, yeah, see you all soon. Example, I've just simulated forward a few days, you know, to wait for Scarport's back on our new players we're going to be bringing in, and we've already got transfer. Let's just add this up. So that's like 11.5 million. That's pretty much like 3.5 million. So that's almost 15 million there, and then it's like you see, you basically get 18 million for players that aren't even in the first team and players which probably won't get a better. So you just immediately accept them. Like, it ain't even a debate, to be honest with you. Just immediately accept them. Get them off the wages, get some decent amount of money, and let them go and do better in their career. Because I do quite like Andre Gomez, but I think maybe Atletico Bilbao is a good move, actually. So, yeah, we're going to go for the signings very shortly. So, here we are on the shortlist. I've already done Dean Henson for Manchester United. Can you loan him in? Okay, so you can't loan him in. I think, personally, get rid of Begovic, you know, and then look to bring in another goalkeeper, one that can really compete with Pickford for that #1 spot. You know, player which probably like they'll be competing at the same rating, like 84 and 83. I think that could be a really good signing in Henson. Right back to 9, this one's probably the most obvious one, Max Aarons. I feel like, I don't know why, he's perfect for Everton in my opinion. A young, quick right back. Use Coleman for pretty much half the season. Then by January, Max Aarons will be like 77, maybe even 78. And then you can probably just start him and then you can just use him from there. And he probably will last you for the entire career mode. Eric Bailly, another one which has been a bit written off by Manchester United fans a lot, but he's a good defender. The only thing is he's very injury prone in real life. I think Eric Bailly would the only concerning bit is then weekly wage. Next one is Daniel Vivan, is that you pronounce his name? Vivan? At the space of about 73 rate, 22 years of age, 5.5 million. Cheap weekly wage. I think this guy could be a really good young potential centre-back to bring in. Next one is Todd Cantwell from Norwich. 4-star, 4-star, 2-star, height medium. Got some good stats. Definitely more of a technical winger. You know, to be honest with you, probably not like, I'm not going to mention James Rodriguez, but in terms of that, you know, like what Everton tried to do, that's even James Rodriguez. Play him out in the wide and try and deliver them balls. I think that's what Todd Cantwell will do. He won't get past many players for pace, but in terms of technical ability, he's very good. Players been linked to Everton for quite a while now. Dwight McNeil, 3-star, 2-star, left-footed, 6 foot, medium height. The problem is, skill moves, weak foot, medium height, they are not good. They are not good stats. You know, them are not good traits to have in a player. When you do these traits, they're quite good. Solid player, long set, good technical dribbler. I would look to bring him in and try and improve him there. At least get him up to high. You know, I think playing the 4-4-2 might suit that a little bit more. Next player is Leonardo Trossard from Brighton. This man has been absolutely incredible for Brighton, I think. I mean, he's definitely one of Brighton's best players. I would definitely look to bring this guy for 10.5 million. Cheap weekly wage, 4-star. Very got brilliant acceleration. Sprint speed a bit low, but very good agility and balance. Flair, long shake out to the foot shot, technical dribbler, some brilliant stats right there. Jose Perez, the right winger. This man's been a bit out of form for Leicester, a bit out of the question, and I do think bringing this guy back in and giving him more Premier League football, because I really rate him. But I mean, when he played for Newcastle, he was fantastic, and I think since he's moved to Leicester, I don't think he's really made the cut. Next player is Tammy Abraham. This man I would love to see back in the Premier League, and I feel like Everton would be the perfect club for him. You know, if Everton ever get Europa League, but I just can't see him at Everton, not yet, especially with Roma, you know, in like the Champions League, Europa League, you know, a team, you know, on one side, and one of the best managers of recent years in Jose Mourinho. Yeah, I can't see it, but I feel like if you maybe get Champions League, Europa League football, and you need a striker, that is your man. Next player is Andrea Bellotti from Torino. Torino, not in the best time in real life. I believe they are currently down there below mid-table. And this striker's been heavily linked to Premier League clubs for quite a while now. Rumours kind of died down a little bit, but I feel like with his contract expiring in real life, 5-star weak foot as well, leadership, powerhead, out to the footshot team player, I think this guy could honestly be perfect. And the final one is Mariano from Real Madrid. I think you could probably loan in this guy, and I've done it in previous career modes. I've loaned in this guy. I think I did it with Sheffield United once, and he was actually very good. You know, he was a solid striker, 3-star, 4-star, power free kick, long shot taker, power header. He's got some good sticks. Size rating might be low, but I think as a rotational striker, I think he could be perfect. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys have, please make sure to drop a like on it and subscribe. That'd be absolutely brilliant. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and hope you guys all have an amazing rest of your day. Take care, people. Much love. Speak to you soon. See ya.